just a little difficult for me to wrap my head around the fact that my mother-in-law has control of pretty much everything medical related in this town. And I'm not trying to put your mom down, but I kind of get what her personality is about, and it's scary as someone who just got married and wants to have kids one day. I feel like ever since we got married, all you've done is complain. The second that we got hitched, it's been complaint after complaint after complaint. Like, you totally switched up the second we got married. I don't think that's true, but I do think that I have a right to believe what I believe. When your mom confronted me in the past and spoke down to me and made me feel little at times, and you have to admit her views on certain things like breastfeeding and birth control and stuff like that. Believe what you want to believe. Perception is reality. All I know is when my mom was in control, she made birth control free for everyone. And also, she's no longer in power. Nanny Agatha took it back. Okay, I didn't know about the birth control, and I also did not know that your Nanny Agatha took control back. Yeah, so I don't know what you're sitting here complaining about. Okay, I apologize then. You have to give me some understanding, though, that it's a scary thought to think that your mom would have been in control of my body, in a sense. I just can't stand how much you rag on my mom. Again, the second we got married, it was like you took the gloves off and started to bash her. I get it, she's not perfect, but she's still my mom. Okay, when you talk like that, don't you feel a little bit like your brother? You know, having a blind allegiance to your mom. I think we live in a day and age where we're not so stupid as the past, where you had to have such a blind faith to your family even if they were hurting you. I don't want to hear that, because I've cut her off. I went years without speaking to her, and now I'm happy she's better and we have moved past that, so I'm not looking to ruin what we have. Alright, but you also have to admit that the only problem that we've had in our marriage so far is your mom, right? And she was a problem in your brother's marriage. Just stop. You have to understand that my mom is grieving a grandson. And you have no idea how much she loved him. So, whatever behavior she's exhibiting in this current moment and these circumstances, I give her a pass. Because she's going through hell. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive. You're right. It even kind of started before the wedding, when my mom wanted to help throw it and be a part of it, and that was like pulling teeth with you and your family. No offense, but what does your mom know about throwing weddings? Did she even have a wedding herself? No, she didn't have a wedding, and Miranda, rightfully so, pretty much threw her own. You know, that's not her daughter. She had one daughter to throw a wedding for, and you kind of took that away from her, planning wise. Okay, my apologies again. I don't understand why you're getting so, like, sensitive. Like, can't we have a civil conversation without it blowing up? Because I worked a long time to repair my relationship with my mom. The last thing that I want after losing my nephew is to sit here and bicker with my wife about how bad my mom is and how you can't get along with her, this and that. Like, it's my mom. I'm gonna defend her. I'm gonna get a little sensitive. Okay, I get it. I'm not trying to come in between you both, but if she disrespects me, that's a whole different story, no? Has she disrespected you since everything happened with Junior? Has she even come over to our place? No, not as of late. Right, so then stop badgering my mom. Stop criticizing her and let it go. Let's just be married and let's enjoy. I know this isn't an ideal time to be in terms of my family, but we're married and I don't want to spend my honeymoon period bickering about my mom with you, so let it go. Okay.
Tiffany, I have to go. My uncle's been jumped.
He's been jumped? Really?
Yeah. He wouldn't go into detail with me, I guess because we're not talking. But, I gotta go check on him.
Okay. I'll be here. I mean, I might go home eventually tonight, but I'll be here.
Why the, somewhat judgmental response?
I didn't think that was a judgmental response whatsoever, at all. Where are you getting that from?
I know you, Tiffany, and I can tell that just me saying that I'm gonna go see my uncle causes a stir with you. If you don't want me to go, I don't have to go.
I really wasn't being judgmental at all. I feel bad your uncle got jumped. Go ahead, go see him. It's none of my business.
Alright. I just find it a little funny that if you would be judging me for forgiving him, well, not forgiving him, but going to see him, it's ironic because you were about to do a commercial for him. Or you're still gonna do a commercial for him.
Brian, sweetie, I think right now you're projecting something onto me. I think that you feel guilty for going to see him because you fought with him and you said you weren't going to go talk to him and whatever, and now you're backtracking, and I think you feel bad, so you're kind of taking it out on me, which is unfair. I appreciate that your tone isn't the one that sends me over the edge, but still, your words are kind of getting under my skin now.
Alright, maybe you're right. I actually went to see Joey, of all people, to ask him how to cut my family off because I feel like I'm hurting you every time I forgive him for something, or I don't know, I just feel like I trust him too easy. And now here I am going to see him because he got jumped. And I feel guilty for that.
You know, Brian, no one's telling you to go see him. This is you doing it.
I know no one's telling me, but if it was me who got jumped, if I was in a hospital or something, he would come see me.
You're a good guy, and that's why I love you. You care about your family, and that's all that matters. I'm glad you're a family man, even if, you know, your family has its flaws. I think you should go. It's okay.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure you were okay with it before I did it. Didn't want to come home and have you upset at me.
Brian?
Yeah. What's up?
The thing that does bother me, though, it's just feels like it's one thing after the other with you. I never thought being with you would bring such chaos. There's always something right around the corner. We never have a minute to breathe. And this is just me venting.
I know. And that's my life. This is what you signed up for. And when you told me that you were gonna leave, if I went and followed that lead on Charlotte, I feel like that came from a genuine place because you're already fatigued with my life. But like Miranda, things always come up. It's just constant drama, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm not tying you down to be with me.
I know. I'm here by choice.
Okay. Do you still want to be with me?
I do, Brian. I just needed a minute to vent. You know, we were gonna watch a movie together and now you're off because your uncle got jumped. It's just, that doesn't I've never had a family member get jumped.
Alright. I'm gonna go see my uncle.